Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Today I was supposed to be showing you my repotting of my yucca plant, or my yucca plant, and the whole thing was a disaster, you guys, from the repotting to the editing. I lost everything today when I went to edit the clips, and I have nothing to show you of my repotting. I still have the plant. It is repotted, and I will show you that, but I have no footage. And it was a hoot, you guys. At the time it was, and I was scared to death. Now, what I think I did when I was pulling up the plant out of the nursery bucket, I wasn't looking, I didn't do it like you would normally do, take it out slowly and carefully and remove the dirt, because I didn't want to see any mealybugs or worms or whatever in there. And so I kind of just put the pot in a bag and then start pulling it up, and I think I pulled it up too hard and didn't do it correctly, so a lot of the roots, I think I pulled it away from a lot of its roots. It still has some roots in there. I had a picture of that, lost that, and but it still has a lot of roots on it, but I don't think as many as it, I think I did lose a lot of the roots, but I did repot it. And when we go into the living room, I will show you the plant, and I will give you guys updates on how it's doing. But anyway, I'll start in here with my plants in my bedroom. I have 2 plants in here. Currently, I have 10 plants all together inside my home and 3 on my balcony. So inside my home, I think I will go up to about 15 plants, no more than that, because I know it's 3 plants I really want, but I'll go up to 15. But I want to keep it where it's manageable and I get the biggest bang for not as many plants. I want it to look like I have this little tropical oasis, but without having a whole bunch of plants. I'm not going to have 60 and 100 plants. And I love looking at those videos, but I just don't want to dedicate the time that it takes to do, the work with those many plants. The plants I have take up enough time. Every morning when I get up, part of my routine is walking through my living room and especially checking on my ivory. And so I just don't want to dedicate that amount of time to plants. So anyway, I'm going to get started with what I did repot and just a little update. And again, you guys, I'm so sorry for not having, what I promised. But I guess that's the way it is in these YouTube streets, huh? When you're editing, things happen sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to start with my new favorite thing, and it is my mother-in-law's tongue. What is it called? Sansevieria. Let me get it. I was been propagating this since December 25th when I went to my son's grandmother's house, and she had a big one outside. And I said, can I take a couple of clippings? I want to see, what it does. So I clipped it and I put it in water. And so it was in water from December 25th. And the week before spring, it started rooting. It started showing roots or growing roots. And so my new YouTube friend, 916 Plant Mommy, hey girl, I wrote her or sent her a note, and she told me to keep it in the water until it starts showing pups. So what looked like pups to me, these other little things start growing out. And so I waited till those came out or started growing, and then I put it in the water. And I just love it. I love it in this terracotta plant. And thank you, 916 Plant Mommy. I dedicate this plant to you. Every time I look at it, I thank you, and I really appreciate all of your information. If you guys have never visited her channel, go, honey. She knows everything. She knows everything about plants. She goes into detail. She has all kind of information. And so thank you so much. I'm enjoying looking at her every day. Now, you guys have seen this one before in my first little vlog I did on my plants, and this is my peace lily, and she has the same flower that she had originally. It's just bigger now, and she's getting 2 more. I don't know if you can see the little white. So I think she really likes my bedroom. I'm gonna more than likely keep her in here because my bedroom is actually lighter than my living room. And so next, we're going to go into my living room. Now, when I start the video, it looks a little dark, but it'll lighten up really quickly. So bear with me when I get closer to the plants. It's just a couple of seconds. It will brighten up. But again, you guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you for watching. and the notes and everything. I really appreciate it. And again, I apologize for not having the footage that I promised, but like I said, I guess that's how it goes in these YouTube streets. You guys take care. Thank you. Okay, everyone, we're in the living room. It looks a little dark right now, but as I get closer, it will lighten up. I'm not going to show the whole living room until I do my apartment tour, and it's a couple of things I need to do before that, so just remember. Okay, here's everyone's favorite plant, seems like it, my ivy, and she's still doing very well. I have her hanging from the ceiling, but it's not one of those hooks that go all the way through. It's just kind of a surface thing. And so when I repot her, I don't really know what I'm going to do, because I'm sure the pot will be heavier than this little plastic pot that she's been in. And I'm just really kind of scared to touch her. I don't know. What do you guys think? Another YouTuber by the name of Plants Over Pain. She's a Jersey girl, and she believes that I have such good luck really without doing anything to this plant, because I live in Southern California. So it could be something about the climate that keeps me from getting the spider mites and, you know, the gnats that's always in dirt and things like that. Okay, my dog is at the door. He wants to go out, but he's going to have to wait a moment. Okay, here is my ZZ plant, still in the nursery pot, but sitting in the pot I will be putting her in. Doing very well, all that light green. And then here is my Dracaena. You can see it's growing new leaves. And I believe it's called a Dracaena. I took the tag out so you can see. Is that Dracaena? Yeah. Okay, but still doing good. You know, again, this is a rescue. And even with her little war wound, she's still beautiful. Aren't we all? Even with all of our flaws, our beauty still shows. And then here is my, what is this called? Dumb cane. This plant is weird, because it seems like a leaf is always dying, but one is always coming. So I don't know what to say about this plant. I'm just gonna see how it's doing. I did repot this one. Try to put this away. I did repot this one, and so hopefully that will help. This is my dog, Flavor Flav. Flav. Okay, whatever. This is, now he's looking. This is my Janet Craig, still in the nursery pot, but sitting in the terracotta pot that I will be repotting it in. And then here's my problem child, my Yucca. And hopefully it'll do well, you guys. I can't believe I lost everything. You can't even see the roots, but I had a picture of the roots. I lost all of that. But hopefully I will keep you guys informed about this. So let me let Flav out. Flav won't look. Let me let Flav out on the patio, and then we'll go out there and look around. Oh, before we go out, I just wanted to show you on this cute little table I got from Five Below. I have my arrowhead that I did repot in this cute little polka dot container, and then a new pothos that I repotted in one of those pots I got from Walmart. The dresser that's next to it is in my living room. I use it as a buffet TV stand, and I will be painting it this summer, so I don't want to show you guys. I'll show you when I do my apartment tour. Sorry. Let's go outside now. Right outside my door is this asparagus fern. It has a little yellowing on it, but that just happened, and hopefully this summer I'll be able to repot this. But I love this plant. I've had it for about 3.5 years, and every spring it gets fuller, and sometime last year for the first time it had little white flowers. I love that plant. This is my peacock, you guys. Peacock I've had in my family since I was a little girl, about 5 years old. My mother purchased it from in the 70s using blue chip stamps. I will always have it. Okay, now this jade plant I got out of the trash. They had a big bush And so I cut some off and put it in here, and it's been growing. It's doing very well. It wasn't this big at all. Okay, I'm gonna back up. Here's my dog, Flavor Flav. Um, Now this bush, I don't know what the name of it is, but this is the bush I always have a problem with. And I believe our friend Plants Over Pain has this in her collection. Hers is big and bushy and it's all green. It's not, it doesn't have the yellow in it. I don't know what it's called when it has the, different colors, but it's been doing well. This one had spider mites and the dirt mites or whatever. I don't know what it's really called, but the mites that's always in the dirt. But I've been spraying it regularly every week with neem oil, and so it's doing very well. And then the last plant I have on my patio is a sad looking little pineapple plant that I propagated last summer, and I plan on doing a couple more this summer. I love pineapple in the summer, and I have little fairy lights around it. It comes on, I turn it on at night when I'm out here. But, that's it. So that's all I have on my patio or on my balcony. And again, I'm trying to have the effect of a lot of plants in my home without actually having a lot of plants.